but we're 2 minutes away from kickoff, and you can probably just hear the fans applauding as the two sides come out onto the field, and Andy Holdsworth and Ben Parker lead the way by shaking hands with the referee, and now getting ready for what we hope will be a very eventful pre-season friendly. Strange sort of games, aren't they, Tom, pre-season friendlies? Competitive in parts, but obviously both sides going through their paces usually.
I mean, against Bradford City last week, the last 15 minutes really was just a case of both sides trying to maintain possession, just keep the fitness up and keep going. And both managers were so pleased last week about just the way that the game went, even though it might not have been the best for the spectator. It really was just, and that's what it's all about. It's getting the players' fitness up, and it's getting them to a level now where they can go into the Conference North games and, you know, the games for Leeds United in the Championship, where they're ready, they're match fit, they're sharp, they're ready to go for the start of August.
Tom, what final thoughts just before the referee's going through the coin toss? What do you think would be a good outcome?
I think that's interesting, because last week it might have been 3-0 to Bradford City, but that level of performance by Guiseley really was a case of, you can just see the progress, especially from the win against Albion Sport. And if every game Guiseley's players can just increase their fitness, that match sharpness to a sustainable level, you know, you'll be happy. So I don't think the result matters too much. Obviously, you don't want to be humiliated, you don't want to lose by too many goals, but I think, you know, if Leeds United won this game 2-0 and Guiseley put in the same level of commitment and performance they did against City, I think that's a decent result for Guiseley, all things considered.
Well, we've had a couple of gremlins this morning. The router has been rebooted on our connection, so hopefully we're coming through loud and clear. Keep the tweets coming through. Thanks very much for that. We've reset the Wi-Fi, so if you've heard us repeating for a while, hopefully that's now over with. But it's all gone wrong here for us from a technical perspective. And unfortunately, we've lost our normal stream and connection, but hopefully we're on air and hopefully be able to pick us up. It's out here to the front man now again. Dukara has a little bit of a run. Tripped up by Gavin Rothery. Free kicks taken quickly. Killick charges forward now in field, and then it breaks down until it finds Dukara. Dukara launches a shot from distance. Not a particularly impressive shot at all, really. It was gain their shape again. While Leeds patiently build up from the back. Up to the halfway line. Andy Holdsworth steps across Bianchi and gets the ball off him, and now Gavin Rothery has a run. He's got Killick ahead of him, plays it left near towards Boys. Boys is cut out. Holdsworth picks the ball up though on the edge of the area, puts it to the left-hand side where Danny Forrest collects, goes infield. Inside the penalty area now for Guiseley. Gets the ball across the 6-yard box, just, well, not even across it. It was tackled before he could, but Guiseley still have men forward. And eventually Leeds United, Guiseley now on the ball, play it forward up towards Boys. Picked up by Stockdale, back to Boys on the edge of the area, plays it square. Good ball here to Rothery. Rothery's got Forrest on the overlap. Forrest gets a shot away and it's just over the crossbar. Well, now again, Leeds United coming forward here with Tong. Comes down the right-hand side, looks for options into the box. He's got two, but Gavin Rothery and Ben Parker have helped him out to the far flank, and there's a cross that comes in. It's helped, looked as if it was going out by Stephen Drench, but it was helped in by Steve Morrison. It almost caused Guiseley a few problems. That in the end it's out for a throw, taken quickly, and then a shot from distance, a super drive from Tommaso Bianchi, but in the end a great save from Stephen Drench. It's been a couple of chances, but again it's all, sort of a little bit at half pace, I think, I'm sure, from Leeds' perspective.
Yeah, I think if, you know, a goal goes in, then everything does seem to...
Tong now on the ball. Sorry, Tom. The ball goes out to the right-hand side where Zach Thompson takes over. Leads in towards the edge of the area. Good ball in from Thompson. Picked up from Tong. On the edge of the 18-yard box. Fires a shot just over the crossbar. And Guiseley now defending because Leeds in full possession. The ball in to David Norris. Out to Morrison. Steve Morrison goes towards the byline. Gets the ball across. A good pass finds Norris. Norris gets a shot. It's blocked and then picks up the ball again with Morrison. He tries to sort of dink the ball over the goalkeeper, but it's easy for Stephen Drench to collect, who immediately launches the ball forward, looks to get Adam Boys away. Lees is onto that. Play the ball between Drench and Lowe and clear up to the halfway line. Good anticipation from Stockdale as Leeds recover possession, but they're still coming forward here with Tong. Tong towards Dukara, who gets the ball on the edge of the area and has a little sort of side swipe at the ball. Doesn't connect with it as he wanted to. Now, guys, he just picked up the ball, a rather loose ball there from Tong, straight to Lawler. Now Rothery on the ball, plays the ball to the left-hand side. Forrest surging forward onto the edge of the area, can get the shot away. Super tackle in on him from Zach Thompson, just to get ahead of him, nick the ball away from him just before he was lining up the shot. But that was a good interception from Jake Lawler, and then good work from Rothery.
Yeah, fantastic play, it really was.
Picked up now by Stockdill. Stockdill plays a raking crossfield ball, finds Danny Forrest, who goes down towards the touchline, gets the ball past the defender into the penalty area. He's got a very difficult angle here, threads the ball into the feet of Jake Lawler, and Lawler almost connected by placing the ball in the net, but his effort went tamely wide in the end for the Guiseley at the moment, and they're responding. Crossfield ball now again by Stockdill into the feet of Ben Parker. Parker cuts in field, gives it to Jake Lawler. And now a chance for Danny Forrest to have a run with the ball. Plays a lovely little touch into Ben Parker, who's made a good run into the area. Now down to the touchline, crosses the ball once again. Similar situation to the one that Forrest carved out a few moments earlier. Now Forrest back out on the left-hand side. Lays it into the feet of Lawler. Lawler square towards Stockdill, but a good tackle. And chance here for Dukara to come away with the ball. Good tackle on him by Danny Norris. Norris and Morrison combined for a little bit too long. They hang on to the ball, and in the end, Guiseley do enough to clear, and Wayne Brooksby on the counter-attack comes forward. He's got Killick to beat. Brooksby cuts in field. He's got Forrest on the left-hand side if he can find him. He does. He plays it out here to Danny Forrest. Forrest, he's got Taylor to beat. Sorry, Zach Thompson to beat, but in the end, he just takes a little touch past him, drives it, not really goal-bound with the left boot, and it's behind for Wayne Brooksby. Gets back on because the referee gives the advantage. The ball now into Norris. Norris has a chance to collect the return. Now it's found its way to Dukara, but who gets his shot is well charged down. A good challenge comes in on him now, and here's a chance for Wayne Brooksby to go on a bit of a run. Plays it out here to Gavin Rothery. Forrest is in some space down the left-hand side. Gets it on the edge of the 18. Plays it back in field towards Gavin Rothery. Rothery at some space out, gets a shot away, but it's straight at the goalkeeper. One change for the Lions that we can bring you is that Ryan Toulson is now on. He's going to take Jake Lawler's place. I wonder if that might be a bit of a shift around. Toulson obviously will probably go to right back. Presumably Andy Holdsworth will go into defensive midfield. Right now I'm going to struggle because we've got a completely changed Leeds United side, and we have no hint of whom is the number. So Tom, I'm going to give you the task.
I was going to say, I think I can do this.
Effort is blocked, and Guiseley recover it with Danny Forrest. Adam Boyes and Rothery combine really nice from the ball now, and Rothery's got some space down this left flank. Only Boyes up with him. Rothery goes into the area on his own, gets towards the byline, but a great tackle in there. The feet of Byram, and square now to Austin. Good triangle shape and passing to Leeds United's movement. Byram making a good run towards the edge of the 18-yard box, gets the ball into Walters. A shot comes in. Well saved from Stephen Drench. But as they head into this last 10 minutes, those changes I think do, disrupt things, possibly give a chance for other players. Smith now with the shot from distance. Well held by Stephen Drench. Never really had the power on it. Matt Smith dry from distance. Can't quite see who the corner taker is with the crowds that we have today. The ball comes in over to the back post, headed in towards the goal, nodded into the back of the net, and I think it might have been Harrison who got the last touch on it. And Leeds United have made the breakthrough, and I'm not entirely sure who got the ball in the back of the net. It looked like it might have been Harrison who had the last touch, and it was an own goal. But with 5 minutes to go, Leeds United have made the breakthrough, and is picked up here by Warnock. Warnock crosses the ball and looks for Smith, but it goes over him into the back post here, where Luke Murphy crosses, headed away by Harrison, only as far as Murphy once again. Murphy threads the ball really well through for Byram, and then the ball simply tapped home by Matt Smith. A good bit of pass and move from Leeds United. The ball out to the right-hand side, then laid into the path of Matt Smith, who really couldn't miss from the edge of the 6-yard box, completely unmarked. And now it's Guiseley 0, Leeds United 2.